Hey, man.
Hey, you still awake? You want a game?
Maybe not tonight. I was,
Oh, come on. What are you playing? Something goddamn boring is what I'm guessing.
All right. You got me.
All right, so grab the experience disc I got you, put it on, and jump in. Seriously, man, it's insane. You're gonna freak. You're gonna shit your pelvis through your asshole.
Okay, what do I do?
All right, they showed me in the store. You put the game chip in.
Done.
Now grab the disc doohickey and stick it upside your head.
Left or right side?
Doesn't matter.
Done.
Okay, now hold down the sync button on the controller.
Nothing's happening.
We haven't chosen our fighters yet. So I am lock set.
Okay. So where's my guy?
Lance.
Damn. All right, Lance. Let's go.
Okay. You have to brace yourself.
Brace myself. Come on.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Oh, my God. Whoa. This is crazy.
What the fuck?
Danny, said you gotta brace yourself.
Carl?
Crazy shit, huh?
Alright, shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and infinite praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, pushing his truth and sincerity. Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Kadash, Barakathum. To the hopeful elect out there laboring, keeping the commandments to the best of their ability, giving diligence, may they call it an election sure, and of course, keeping faith and Yahweh Shai in these last days. His brother Pashai, Bon Yasha Allah. And today I bring a quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. On this article I came across through the spirit after watching the brother Amon Gabar's video. And it's entitled Grimes and Lil Uzi Vert Plan to Get Brain Chips. Together we'll have the knowledge of the gods, man. You see, and there's no coincidence how you got Saucer Walker, Lil Uzi Vert, you know what I'm saying, basically pushing implants, you know, trying to make it a fashion, a new trend. And a lot of Jakes gonna fall for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I never heard not one song by Sauce Walker. You know what I'm saying? Lil Uzi Vert heard a couple of his songs, all of his demonic. You know, but you got a lot of Jakes that look up to these celebrities, man. These lesser luminaries. You know? And Esau Edom, the elites on down is gonna use these celebrities to push their agenda. They're gonna use these celebrities to push the mark of the beast. You know, the mark of their system they trying to implement very soon. Smart cities, connecting transhumanism, connecting your nerves with technology. That's what the Neuralink is going into, man. They want to link your nerves with technology, transhumanism. You know, so you got to know the beast, his image, and his mark, man. What is the mark of this system going into? Is going to them chips, man. The RFID microchip and his brain chip. So it's no coincidence how Elon Musk saying, listen, later on this year, we're gonna perform some human trials, and you best believe Lil Uzi Vert and his Grimes character, who like a goddamn witch, and you got Lil Uzi Vert looking like a fucking brat doll. You know, mad effeminate. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be a part of them human trials, man. You know, and I'm gonna read some of this article. You know, I'm gonna read the entire article. Honestly, you see, get a couple priests lined up through the spirit. But man, you got listen. Now it's time to be circumspect, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this devil is pushing this shit hard, man. This demonic, satanic, evil days we're living in, man. You know, and he pushing these brain chips, which is the mark of the beast, and it's clear as day. You know, any other camps, you know what I'm saying, talking about the mark of the beast is spiritual, it's not the chip, it is not this. Well, listen, man, you're just not really on your watch, you know? You got to be on your watch, man. You got to measure thou the time diligently in yourself, redeem the time because the days are evil, man. Be circumspect. You know, it's clear as day what the mark of the beast is, man. These brain chips and these RFID microchips, man. The Neuralink, the RFID microchip, NFC chip, the Walletmore chip. You see? Do some research on it. But in any event, right, Grimes and Lil Uzi Vert plan to get brain chips. Together we'll have the knowledge of the gods. And what does that remind you of? Listen, this is what Esau is promising. You're gonna have this is what the serpent is promising. The devil called Satan, man. The physical counterpart of the spirits they've been saying is promising what? You will have the knowledge of gods, man. The knowledge of powers. That reminds me of the book of Genesis 3rd chapter, which I got lined up and read in a second. But this article came out Sunday, February 7th, 2021. You're pasting it, right? 3:07 p.m. This came out earlier today, man. So this is new. And I just did a video lesson last night going into how these devils, you know what I'm saying, are basically programming the minds of the masses to accept these implants, man. You know, basically programming and social conditioning the minds of the masses to take the mark of the beast. You know, with the whole temperature checks and scanning your wrists. You got these celebrities getting implants in their head. That's a new trend, a new fashion. And now they're saying what? You will have the knowledge of the gods if you get a brain chip. And they show you this in all types of different TV shows and movies. Black Mirror, you can check it out. Almost in every episode is something to do with a chip, man. You know, play a video game with a chip. You know? So, when they said we'll have the knowledge of the gods, it reminded me of what the serpent promised Eve. Let's read it. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which the Lord power had made. Now Lord power was talking about Yahweh the Most High. And he said unto the woman, yea, have the Elohim. When you see just God, it's talking about the Elohim. You know what I'm saying? The angels, right? The powers. Yea, have the Elohim said, ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden. So he asked, basically the serpent, which is Esau back then. He had the characteristics of a serpent. You know what I'm saying? He asked Eve, basically. He asked the woman, you know what I'm saying? Did the Elohim tell you can't eat of all the trees in the garden? And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, which is the tree of knowledge and good and evil. And it wasn't an actual fruit that they was eating. You know what I'm saying? The Elohims have said, you shall not eat of it, neither shall you touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. So he's capping. He said, you're not gonna, surely die. For the Elohim doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, your eyes shall be open, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. You see? So Eve was in a transgression, man. She got beguiled by the serpent, and she ate. You know what I'm saying? It goes on to say it. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise. And that's what these people pushing it nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what the serpent is pushing right now. You take this brain chip, and to people, it may look pleasing to the eyes, or snappy and one with technology. I could turn on my TV with just a thought. You know what I'm saying? I'll have the knowledge of the gods. And you see what I'm saying? It's like it's desired to make you wise. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good for food. And it's not talking about actual food. You got to break these down. These are all parables. And that it was pleasant to the eyes, and the tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof and did eat. You know what I'm saying? And gave also unto her husband Adam with her, and he did eat. You see? Then you get the book, I believe it's in Timothy, Adam, you know what I'm saying? Eve was in transgression, you know what I'm saying, going off, but she caused Adam to go off, you know what I'm saying? And the eyes of them both were open, and they knew that they were naked in sin. And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons. But the point I wanted, you know what I'm saying? I could read on down, but that's the point I wanted. That's what the serpent was promised Eve, man, at that time. The knowledge of good and evil. You have the knowledge of the gods. You should be as gods. And Eve, that sounds interesting. I could be a god. You see what I'm saying? I'll be as gods. It would make me wise. And, man, that's what they pushing, man. Let's read it again. Grimes and Lucy Vert plan to get brain chips together. We'll have the knowledge of gods, man. Come on, man. That's the same serpent. Serpent is back. Let's read on down. Grimes and Lucy Vert are thinking of a master plan, and it apparently involves getting brain chips together. The musicians, and I never heard of Grimes, man. I never heard of this person. Like a goddamn witch. Never heard of him. Right? I heard some Lucy Vert music, but it's all demonic. Right? But in any event, the musicians have clearly struck up a close friendship while working on music in recent weeks, and now they're taking it to the next level thanks to Grimes' boyfriend, Elon Musk, and his computer chip company, Neuralink. So I believe Grimes is married, or the boyfriend, or the girlfriend, whatever, to Elon wicked-ass Musk, right? Elon is working to pioneer implanting brain chips that could potentially help people cure neurological conditions. The false miracles, left-hand witchcraft, witchcraft. All of this is left hand, man, period. You know what I'm saying? That's sorcery, wizardry. You see? On Saturday, Lozy simply tweeted Neuralink, which caught Grimes' attention. Let's get brain chips, she replied, to which the rapper agreed, I'm ready when we doing it. Grimes' real name, Claire Butcher, already has it planned out as she suggested. Let's aim for chips by 2022. Experimental surgery, but if it succeeds, we'll have the knowledge of the gods. Ha. It was more than enough to convince Lil Uzi, you see, more than enough to convince him, who urgently replied, okay, I'll call you for more details. You know, and it says right here, you know, I'm ready when we doing it. Let's get brain chips. This, that, and the third. And look at these motherfuckers are demons, man. Look at her Twitter profile, man. Like a fucking anime character demon. You know? But so far, the Neuralink bots have implanted their brain chips inside a pig called Gertrude and used them to record data about how brain signals are interpreted by body movements. You know, Ellen revealed last week that they've since been putting implants in monkeys so they could play video games with their brain waves. So they're playing video games with just the thought of it. And this basically Esau trying to have spiritual powers, but on the left hand side. He's doing everything on the left hand side. You see, because the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gonna bless his elect with spiritual powers, of course, on the right hand side. You know, and we're gonna be able to control the elements. Lord willing, I'm part of that number. We're gonna control the elements with just a thought. You know, so that's what they pushing. You're telling you, listen, you have the knowledge of the gods. You know what I'm saying? You can control things with just your thought. Control technology, be one with technology, smart cities, and all this, that, and third. But ultimately, the ultimate goal, they're deceptive, man. This is the devil we're talking about. The word devil means deceiver. You see, and they're all doing this basically to have full control and enslavement over everybody. You know, they want to control every single body, man. You know, so that's what they pushing, and they're using celebrities to help push it. Which the elders and the apostles, Great Millstone, are pushing for decades, letting people know, listen, they're gonna use celebrities to push the mark of the beast. And you see it right before your very fucking eyes, man. Right before your very eyes, man, you see what they doing. Right? During the chat on the Clubhouse app, the billionaire entrepreneur said, we have a monkey with a wireless implant in their skull with tiny wires who can play video games with his mind. And I believe the article I read said the same thing yesterday. Hey, look at this demon. This dude is a goddamn demon. Right? I'm gonna finish the article out. You can't see where the implant is, and he's a happy monkey. We have the nicest monkey facilities in the world. And you know, this is funny. This is funny because you watch Dragon Ball Z, Frieza always called the Saiyans monkeys. And that's how Esau looks at you, Jakes, man, as monkeys. You know what I'm saying? And he sees all the people as what? Cattle, sheeple, you know? So listen, man, he wants you to be a happy monkey. He said, you can't see what the implant is, and he's a happy monkey. You know, we have the nicest monkey facilities in the world. We want them to play mind pong with each other. Earlier this month, Grimes shared an Instagram post of her and Lil Uzi's music while the rapper tweeted, me and Grimes making hits. Respect my sister. Lil Uzi wrote name Shamir Bazil Woods might want a discount of those brain chips. Might want a discount on those brain chips after splurging $24 million. You know what I'm saying? On implanting a pink diamond into his forehead. So you see, after he got that pink diamond implant, $24 million he spent on it. You know, lo and behold, now he want a brain chip. And around the same time, Elon Musk is saying we're gonna have human trials this year. So it's all the mark of the beast, and it's clear as day. So I read Genesis 3rd chapter already. You know, that's a serpent, and the serpent is here. You know, let's read this. Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly. You know, be on your watch, man. You know, be circumspect. You know what I'm saying? Physically and spiritually, man. You know, look all around you, man. You see? Not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And this mark of the beast prophecy is one of the last prophecies to pop off, the major prophecies to pop off before our Lord make a second coming. So now we know for a fact our Lord is around the corner. You know, the kingdom of heaven is nigh at hand, man. It's at the door. You know, read that again. Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. We are some evil ass days. And I got a couple more scriptures lined up. I don't really got them in order, right? But I'm gonna read this. Let's read Revelation 12 and I was get straight to the point. Revelation 12 and verse what I want. Oh wait, in verse 9. And the great dragon, you know, that red dragon was talking about Esau, Edom. You know what I'm saying? The 7 heads is 10 horns. You know, the 7 heads represents the 7 governments. Kingdoms ruled by Esau, Edom, 10 horns. You know, you got the Slovakia, NATO and the EU, 10 common markets, right? So it's right here it says Revelation 12 and 9, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, right? That old serpent called the devil and Satan, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, which deceived the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him, man. You know, so this great dragon, this red dragon, Esau, wicked ass Edom, He's gonna get cast out. You know what I'm saying? But the reason I read this because it refers to him as what? That old serpent in the garden, called the devil, the deceiver, and Satan, the adversary, you know, was deceiving the whole world. And he's deceiving the whole world with this shit, man. You have the knowledge of the gods. Take this chip, do this down the third. You can be able to control things with your thought. You want to link your nerves with technology. Be one with technology, man. You know what I'm saying? It's all bullshit. He want to control you, man. You know, he want to brand his slaves. Was deceived the whole world. He was cast out to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. You know, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now has come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power and the power of his anointed, right? For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, was accused him before the Most High day and night. You know, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. So only the elect overcome this devil, man. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives to death. So listen, when they start enforcing this, man, you know, making this the new thing, and you have to have this, you know, talking about the chips, you know what I'm saying? The elect are gonna be willing to lay down their lives, man. Like, I'm not taking that shit. You better kill me. To hell with your beast system. To hell with you fucking beast. To hell with your mark. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting down with that, right? And that's why Esau about to come down with that great wrath, because he know he got a short time, man. You know, after he enforced all of this, man, his time is short. That's why he about to, you know, try to hurry up and enforce all of this. But that's why I read that. You know what I'm saying? The red dragon, talking about Esau Edom, is 7 heads and 10 horns. You know, you got native in the EU. You know, you got 7 heads. It's all part of the beast. You know, beast system was, you know, native EU. The great horde of ride upon the beast is Esau Edom. You know, America, Babylon the Great. You know, having seven heads, 7 governments. You know what I'm saying? Ruled by Esau Edom. You know what I'm saying? You got Jermaine the Minor, Jermaine the Major. You got Spain. You got France, Slovakia. You got Germany, Great Britain, which America came out of Great Britain. You know, you got the Romans. No, so I said Germany. You got the Greeks, and you got the Greeks, and you got the Romans. So you got Jermaine the Minor, Jermaine the Major, the Greeks. You got the Romans. You got the Spanish. You got the French, right? And you got Great Britain. Then out of Great Britain came America, Babylon the Great. So Slovakia, right? But in any event, the scripture referred to him as what? That old serpent. So that's why I brought that out. That's the point I wanted, was that old serpent, man. You see? But let's get this. Revelation 13 and verse 15. And he calls of all who's the beast. You know, and I behold another beast come up out of earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb. He spake as a dragon. It's going to America, Babylon the Great, that great whore that rideth upon the beast, you know, which is native in EU. Right? And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 666, cast thy stigma. You know, so they pushing this thing heavy, man. You know, they pushing this thing heavy. This gonna be the new currency, this gonna be the new wave, the new trend, and they want everybody to have this, man. So they got full control of everybody. And they see you as monkeys. They see you as cattle, sheeple. You see? What else I got lined up? Revelation 19 and verse Oyakan, verse 20. Doom of the beast and the false prophet. Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. And those are all left hand miracles, man. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you be able to walk again. Oh, this time the third, control things. You got neurological problems. We can fix those problems. You take the chip in your brain. Left-hand miracles, man. Sorcery and witchcraft. You know, the same, you know, left-hand miracles that the magician was doing, you know, back during the time of ancient Egypt, man. You know? And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. So he's deceiving y'all to take the mark of the beast, man. With which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast. This brain chip, Neuralink, RFID microchip, wallet, more chip, NFC chip. You're getting deceived, man, to take it by the devil. The word devil means deceiver. The adversary is Satan, man. The physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan is Esau, wicked ass Edom, the elites on down, man. And that's their goal, to have everybody chipped. So he wanted to deceive everybody to take this mark, you know, and he gonna do it by any means necessary. You see? So he would tell you what you want to hear. He would make it sound like good food, like in the garden. The serpent, man. You know, Eve saw it was good, it was pleasant to the eyes, good for food. Desires make one wise. You see? So he was deceptive, man. And that same serpent is here today. With which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake burning. Were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. You see, so if you take this mark, you're through. right? Let's read it again. Revelation 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them. So the false miracles, left-hand miracles, is going to deceive people to take the mark of the beast, right? With which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone, right? And the remnant were slain with the sword of him that sat upon the horse, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh. You know, the remnant of those that don't taste of that fire, you know, they're gonna get slaughtered by the Lord's sword, man. You know, by Yahweh Shai. You know, and the rest of 144,000 when we establish in the kingdom of heaven. Right? What else I got lined up? 2 Ezra 15 and get straight to the point. Verse 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. You know, so our people getting led as a flock to that slaughter, man. You know, by these celebrities. You know, you got Tyler Perry saying take the jab. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, all types of wicked ass jakes, man. You know, talking about take the jab, and now you got a celebrity talking about this brain chip shit, man. You know, behold, my people has led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring, I'll just read right here. But I'll bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof, man. The Lord will destroy America, Babylon the Great, this wicked ass land. You know, and he will smite Egypt with plagues as he did in ancient times. You know, so all them plagues, man, they coming back. What else I got lined up? Exodus 23 verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, man. So you see these wicked ass celebrities about to go and get implants, and that's against the law, period. Leviticus 19 and 28, that's against the law. To get anything implanted inside you, any tattoos, none of that shit, right? So verse 2 says what? Thou shalt not, and these are laws, man. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, man. So I don't give a damn how many celebrities, how many 2/3 wicked ass niggas take this chip, take the mark of the beast, get implants, diamonds, rose gold inside their cheekbones, their chin, their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Get inside their forehead. You know what I'm saying? It says what? Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. You get anything implanted inside of you, that's off. You see? Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment. You know, so that's almost to read on that. I had a couple more lined up, probably 2 more. You get Khan. Matthew 15 and verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. So these 2/3, man, false prophets, you know, certain camps like, you know, ISBK, the leadership is off. IYC, the leadership is off. You see? They're blind leaders of the blind, man. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch, man. So these celebrities, they obviously blind to the truth. You know what I'm saying? They blinded. They got that angels blocking them from getting this understanding, and they surrounded by left-hand spirits. Satan is at their right hand. You see what I'm saying? To these celebrities, Satan is at their right hand, man. You know, and they're blind. You know, and they leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, and who's also the blind? Wicked jakes. You know what I'm saying? And they both gonna fall to the ditch. You know, so these wicked jakes, I watch these different celebrities and look up to them, and they see them with the implants. They gonna want to take it. They all gonna fall into that ditch. You see? Let's end it off with this. Amos 9 and verse 10. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command, right, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. So the Lord is sifting out the elect. You know, he's getting the elect. He's going to deliver the elect, the remnant of the nation of Israel. You know, then verse 10 says, what? All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. And that's these wicked left hand. That's these wicked ass celebrities. That's wicked Jakes 2/3 over here in Babylon the Great. You know, so all the sinners of the nation Israel gonna die by that sword, man. You know, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us, man. You know, so the Lord his eyes upon the sinful ass kingdom. You know, so it's not looking good for wicked Jakes, man. It's not looking good for you wicked ass Jakes. And then you that follow these wicked ass celebrities, man. You take this brain chip to try to have the knowledge of the gods. The Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, he's gonna destroy you. Point blank, period. Right? So Lord, when he's edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, I want to give Kohalayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Akakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect scattered abroad, pushing his truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom.